This could break the internet right now. All right. I don't know. Bear with me. Let me share my screen. So, throw in chat if you do Angular. I know it's a lightning talk, but just go as fast as you can. If you like Angular or if you know React and you are interested in trying some Angular, this talk could be for you. So let me tell you why you might want to use NgRx. This is a little about me. I'm from Salt Lake City, Utah, and I love endless realms. So that'll be my one thing about me that I say. But why use NgRx? Well, first of all, what is it trying to solve? NgRx provides you your central data state for your front-end application. I've noticed that our front-end applications have been getting a lot more complex over the years. I used to code in Notepad on my desktop and make HTML and JavaScript and CSS happen just right there. But over the years, things have evolved, and we've had jQuery, and then we started having frameworks in JavaScript, and then frameworks started, or front-end developers started to be able to work with more and more memory. And so I think NgRx and other state management tools are natural evolution of where things have gone. Things are complex, and you end up working on the front end with large sets of data. And so having a tool that helps you centralize that data and provide a unidirectional flow for that data, a tool that allows you to cache your data as you're accessing it so that you don't have to redo calculations over and over again. These are some of the things that I would go into in detail if I had more time. But instead, I just want you to know that there is a really cool tool for Angular called NgRx Store. And another one of its benefits is that you can isolate your side effects. You can keep things, separate your concerns. The UI no longer has to be responsible for calling your HTTPS for other side effects you might have, like popping out snack bars and toasts and browse, whatever you call them. So that's what I'll be talking about for a little bit. The main thing I want you to understand is that if you want to about this slide is just that you might need to know RxJS first. And RxJS is a tool.
I'm not seeing your slides there, Erik. Just your terminal.
Oh, really? I'm so sorry about that. This happened in my other one too. Can you see it now?
Okay. Not yet.
I love how Zoom like moves everything when you start presenting.
Saw a flash of white boxes for a second.
I can't find my controllers. Why use NgRx? It's type safe. It provides immutable data and performance encapsulation, serializability. It's testable. But then there's the reasons why I really like it as well. It provides a consistent approach to doing state. It allows you to also move between different organizations, especially enterprises who really like NgRx and still know how they're doing their state. And then I'm gonna skip ahead to like sort of how it works, and then I'm gonna stop because this is a big topic. So if you're interested in learning more about this, I invite you to check out. There's several articles about it on Medium, even some ngconf ones that are really great. But I want to talk about how it works. So Angular is a component-driven framework. And so you build everything in little pieces, and then you put it together to make your view. And so everything starts in your components. And you have your HTML templates, and you have your TypeScript logic, controllers, and things for your component. So what NgRx, the flow of it works is that you dispatch actions, and you have reducers and maybe effects that are subscribed to these actions. And they're waiting for a specific action like get users to happen. And if they hear this, then they will, this particular action that they're waiting for, then they will fire. And so this is how you kind of separate your HTTP calls, because you can put your HTTP calls in these effects. And then they'll go to your backend and they'll get their data and they'll come back and dispatch another action saying, success, we got it, or failure, we didn't get it. And so if it got a success, for example, then you have a reducer waiting for that action, the success action, saying, okay, we're gonna put that data in the store. And then the component still doesn't have the data. So to get the data, it uses a selector to select that data out of the store. And selectors are pure functions, and they're memoized and they're cached. So that gives you all kinds of benefits for, you can put tons of calculations in there to get exactly the data that you want. And you can reuse those calculations and reuse the results of those calculations, so you don't have to keep making them. So those are some of the benefits of using NgRx. Thank you for listening to my lightning talk today. And I recommend that you jump into NgRx and try it out and see how you like it. If you have any questions, feel free to DM me on Twitter. I'd be more than happy to answer your questions.
So this is more or less like Redux for React, right? So this is like the Redux for Angular, basically, right?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, it's built on the same concepts as Redux. Some really noteworthy difference. A really noteworthy difference is that it's also built on RxJS. So you're using the observable pattern for it as well, and it makes it very easy to get your data and then start mixing and matching and filtering and transforming that data in your components. But that is why I said React developers might be excited about this if they're interested in trying out Angular. So thank you for pointing that out.
Thank you, Eric. NgRx is an incredibly hard topic to cover in 5 minutes, and you did a fantastic job with it.
Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Any, since if we actually do have a little time now.